Right, hello everyone. I'm back down the beach tonight. Same place I found the sixpence in the last beach video. It's a bit wetter. The tide's coming up a bit now. It's a few days later than that, so tides are starting to go now. But we'll probably get a few more in. I just found a chunk of lead. Nice chunk of lead. So I don't know whether anyone's just thrown that down. Oh, headlight's a bit bright, sorry about that, turn it down. I don't know whether anyone's just thrown that down or just not found it, but I also found, hang on a sec, got a bit of junk, but nice little chunk of copper. Bit of a clamp thing, I found a couple of them on the beach before, so we'll keep going, see what we find. Hunting the stony patch again. There's more big rocks up there. Can't see anything, but hey. Right, let's carry on. No one down here. Lovely. Don't have to bump into other metal detectors. Right. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Let's carry on. Oh, at last, I just found an older coin. Just a threepence. Threepenny bit. 3p, 3 pennies. So yeah, it goes to show, although this place has had people crawling all over it, they've missed the odd thing. That's an older coin. I've also found 20p, so only been here, well, I've been here about an hour. I dug loads of scrap. I mean, the place is absolutely a mess. It's full of iron and bits of aluminium and crap off the chalets, but we'll carry on. Old Ty's doing the job. Well, how about that? Just dug the whatchamacallit, oh, 3p that you just see. Then I dug a modern penny. Now I've dug this. I can tell you just by looking at it, that's a pure silver sixpence. Oh, hallelujah! George V, so it must be an early George V. Bonkers, Sixpence Sands does it again. Yeah, and that's a totally junky, this area. So that was good. And I know for a fact I came on here one day and there's 3 people going over here, frantically darting about, but I'm going really slow, picking them out. There you go, another sixpence for Sixpence Sands. Let's keep on it. Right, I hate to say it, but that's me done for the night. I've been driven off by the tide. You can't fight the tide. Yeah, I'll put all my stuff on this gun post. Show you what I got. Absolutely loads of junk. Loads of spoons, well, a few spoons, brass and copper, lead, a few bits of iron in there. Yeah, loads of it. And the good finds, there's a couple of pennies in there, we don't count them. Got a threepenny bit, 60s one, I think. 20p. Hopefully it's got no date on it. And a silver sixpence. So I haven't looked at the date yet. I have got my magnifying glass, I'll look at it later. I'm not going to give it a thorough clean, I'm just going to tin foil it, because it's a pure one. Really, you don't have to find a pure one. It's been ages since I found one. Woohoo! Right, I'm off home. See you next time. Right, I'm back down here at night on the rocky area, bit of a wasteland. But yeah, just found a nugget. School, still spending them though, well, £20 anyway, not bad. Sixpence I found last night was full silver, 1909, Edward VII, so that's a bonus because I haven't found one of his before. So yeah, let's carry on, see if we can find anything good tonight. Well, pound's alright, isn't it? Oh, look at that, look at that. Thought I'd found a ring at first. See how, oh, the light's a bit bright. Hang on. the outside ring off a £2 coin. Bonkers. Right if the middle had still been in it. I don't think that's worth £2. Is it worth £1? I don't know. Right. Yeah, spitting a bit every now and then. Sorry, I got sweet in my mouth. Right, just check the hole. 20p. Same hole as the half a £2 coin. Right, onward. Right, not too far from the 20p. I made a surface find. Can you see it? Don't know what it is yet, but I didn't need to dig it. That was loud and clear. Penny, I reckon. Yeah, modern penny. Ah, nothing exciting. Right, I think this little patch here hasn't been hit so hard by the looks of it, so I'll carry on circling round here. Right, look at this for another surface find. What I can make out, excuse me, what I can make out, there's a coin there. It looks like there's another one there. So I reckon that's two stuck together. Yeah, look at that. Two coins crusted together. Well, they've got to be ancient then. Two old half pennies. Oh, I don't know, it's a token, that one. Look, you can see a line in it. That's like a token. Well, it can't be that old. Right, I'll have a look at them later. Put them in my pocket. Right, I think what we got here is another sixpence. I'm pretty sure that is. It looks pretty toasty, worn. Well, I think that's a half silver sixpence. Well, either that or a 5p. That looks too worn to be a 5p. I haven't said that. I think it might be. I think I can see Elizabeth's bust on the back. Oh well, I'll let you know later. Right, got about another hour before the tide drives me off again, I think, so I better get on. Well, I wondered when we were going to find something from the war. There we go. There's your first war piece today. An old dropped 303. Live round, so we'll break that up later. Not too bad a nick really. Might even drill it and make it inert. Keep it. Right. So there's a good bit of stuff around here anyway. I don't think they've been hitting it up this far. I'm right near the rocks at Newport now, so you can't see them. Yeah, keep going. Right, just a few more swings. There's another one on the top. What's that going to be? No way. That's another half silver sixpence. 2 sixpences tonight. Yeah, George V one. Cool, I'm on a roll. I'm going to stick to this area a bit because I don't think no one's actually hit this bit. Looking at all what I found around here, so keep on it. Right, if you look very carefully, you can see something in the water there. That's not a ring, that's a ring shaped thing. As loud as anything, so oh, some sort of cap off something. Feels like lead or something. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Right, thought it might be something exciting, but no. Oh well. Right, another surface find sitting in a pool of water. Could it be another one? No. That's a £1. I think it's a £1. Right. There's a threepenny bit. Another threepenny bit. Well, that's a £1 for a minute. Oh well. Right, I'm on my way back now, so I'm just doing it as I go back, so see if I find anything else, but if not, I'll see you later. Right, I just come down here to do a daytime tide. Unfortunately, I've been beaten too. I came down here about 10 minutes ago. There's one person down here. Oops, sorry about the wind. Now there's 4 people down here, so there's been an influx, but I'm going to keep going. Look at the size of that coil there. Someone's using a massive coil. Massive coil. Right, there's a couple heading this way, so I'm going to carry on. Right, the chap with a big coil up there, Mr. Big Coil, he's still swinging away on the rocks. I've just got up to here, I haven't found a thing. A couple of little bits of copper wire what he's left. There's a couple of chaps down there who leapfrogged in front of me. I headed left, but they leapfrogged in front of me with their equinoxes, flash kits. And the way they went, they were digging stuff, but I went out this way. I ain't dug anything apart from a couple of bits of wire. Tide's coming in now. If you look carefully, you can see all his footprints. So he goes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, and he's got all the way up there now. So I'm going to give it up because I ain't going to find nothing. He's using a massive coil and a really flash detector. So yeah, that's why I do night hunting. Don't have to rub shoulders with loads of other detectorists. And to be quite honest with you, those two down there weren't very sociable. They said, oh, we've just been to Yarm, we've had a load of coins but nothing really good, thought we'd come down here, give it a go. Well, stick to the COVID rules, boys, why didn't you? Anyway, I'm no going, I've had enough, no point. I'm just going over old ground, what people have just done. There's dig holes everywhere, bits thrown down. I think he might have a PI machine because there's loads of iron lying about, so get down here at night when the tides go right again, but probably not here because well, there was 2 people on these rocks this morning, and there's 3 people, including me, been on them ones down the bottom there this morning. So until I wash out again, I think I'll leave it, be cleaned out, go somewhere else. Right, laters. Second thoughts, I'll just do this gravelly area. I don't think he's been up on the gravel because I just found a nice chunk of lead. So, and 2 chaps are now heading fast this way, so I better get on them. But I won't be here much longer, so bring you in if I find anything. If not, laters. I know it's past that chap. There's still a good few bit of rocks left. I could go up there, but that's quite a way, and I can't be bothered really. Leapfrog in front of him, I'll let him have it. He must have done quite well because there's dig holes absolutely everywhere along here. I think he's got a PI machine, like I said. He's digging everything. Right. He's going along the gravelly bit a little bit, not high up, but also I'll just go along that on the way back. There's some area here, but it's been pounded. I just walked all the way along these rocks here. The tide's coming over them now, you can't see where I started, but yeah, I just walked all the way up to here, found 2 little bits of copper wire, but like I say, in between his dig holes everywhere. You missed a big coil. Right, yeah, he's still up there, he's getting further up. I can't bother to go up there, but yeah, I thought I'd come along the bottom of the cliff here because it's a bit washed out, but he's been along here as well. You see his sand scoop dragged along, and dig a great big hole and don't fill it in. I notice people who use sand scoops don't tend to fill their holes in. It's great, isn't it? Come on, boys. I know it's not really that important on the beach, but that's just a little bit more erosion, isn't it? When the sea go in there, scoop out a bit more, I reckon. I don't know. Right, a little bit more and I'm going. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to go detect on the way back and see if I can find a rusty penny or something. Yeah. This place has been slaughtered, he's been digging everything, but I don't know if he's got anything good. Right, laters. Right, that last beach hunt was an absolute disaster. Well, I got down there's like quite a few other people that down there, and a couple more just arrived, and as you see on the video, there was quite a few people about. Since then, that was probably a week ago, it's been swarmed with people. There's people, well, that's now all sanded up again, so it ain't really worth it, so I doubt maybe the odd one's probably going down there now, but yeah, for about 2 weeks there was people down there every day. In the end I just threw in the towel, had to think of something else. You can't blame them because they're still locked down, no one's got anywhere to go, You can't go ask for permissions. There's a magpie on the roof right over there, giving him a salute. You can't go ask for permissions, and well, you can't go on private land, so it's a blinking disaster again, isn't it? But so I had to think out of the box a little bit, and I noticed they'd churned up the bus terminus up the road, the place where the buses turn around. In the summer the buses come up the road, they turn around and they go back down again for the holiday makers. And yeah, I've been doing a little bit of hunting on there. I'll tell you about that in a minute. This is what I found on the beach. Nothing really. A carpet gripper thing. Big old bone. I don't know what that's off. That's an interesting looking bone, all flat and twisted and weird looking thing. You know, Connor's the bone man. What's that off, Connor? Is that a fish or is that a big old animal? I don't know. Yeah, I found a brass ring, bit of copper, bit of tin plate, tent spike. Only dug that to see what scratchy signals were and left the rest. So loads of them down there. A couple of bits of lead and a copper electric terminal going to scrap. And that was it for the beach. A bit of rubbish really, but like I say, it had been hammered up to then. I did alright before then, so I'm glad I got down there when I did. As soon as that hit the national news, the E word, if you like, and it weren't even eroded that bad. It weren't too bad, it just nicked little bits out, but not enough to bring anything out of the cliff. Everyone was down there, yeah, watching the news. Oh look, Hemsby, boom. It's packed with metal detectors, but hey, like I say, can't blame them. So yeah, the bus stop I'm doing over the road, or I've done over the road. I had a good hunt the first time I went over there. Couldn't film anything because the weather was atrocious, raining and windy and cold, so I just hunted it. I was there for about 15 minutes with the whites. Had a couple of good finds, as you'll see in a minute. Yeah, someone pulled up and said, oh, you aren't supposed to be doing that, and I just said, oh yeah, and they drove off again. And so I packed in. I was only down there about 15 minutes, but I did a couple of good finds in 15 minutes. Then I went down there again the next night, finished it off with the simplex, which is a bit erratic. I couldn't find as much, and I think I'd found the best stuff anyway in 15 minutes. So right, I'll show you them video clips. There's not much there, and then I'll do a roundup of the beach hunt and the bus stop hunt. Alright, see you in a little while. Right, I'm obviously not on the beach at the moment. It's a miserable day, raining and it's cold. It was raining on and off last night. This is what they're doing at the back of mine. The lamppost in the corner, and the one on the, like the third one along, is street light, and they're going to have behind my garden. Cracking in it. But yeah, there used to be a restaurant here which used to be Bevan's Bakery, and there was a clothes shop, and there was a tattoo shop, and then there was a souvenir shop. But they got tore all that down so they could build this massive car park, 2-level car park. God knows why. Anyway, that's Richardson's for you, taking the place over there. But yeah, the beach is just down there, just past that white car on the left. It's the entrance to the beach. But like I said before, that's been totally hammered now, even worse than it was before. So I'm going to take you up the road, show you where I've been going instead. Did a bit of a sneaky one. Didn't ask permission, wouldn't get it anyway, but that's roadside. Sorry, that shouldn't bother anyone. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a go because it's been cleared for a couple of weeks. And I've been coming past it loads, and I thought, well, that'd be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? So here I am. You know, I came on here last night, that was all dry. Some good finds. I was only on here 15 minutes, and I was getting a bit too much attention. That was about 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, I was getting a bit too much attention, so I did 15 minutes. Took what I found, which is good finds, and then did one. Can't see them too clearly, but there is ring pools everywhere you look. And last night I brought the White's Classic down. Sorry, I was peeing it down. I've turned this way. There's an Indian that side. This is an old bus terminus where the buses go round. Been here donkeys. Right, I'm going to go in the shelter because it's peeing it down. Camera's getting wet. Yeah, like I say, I came on here last night for like only 15 minutes. Dug up some tin cans. Couple of tin cans, a load of bits of rubbish, trying to avoid all them ring pools on there because they scraped all the grass off, so it's a lot better than it was. But they're now redoing it all. Obviously I put a little bit of fence up. That's going to look like what it looks like down the road. I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, weren't supposed to be there. People were crawling past, giving me the eyeballs, and after 15 minutes I thought, well, I'll do one for the old bill come. You know what people are like. And yeah, it made some good finds, which I'm now going to show you. I'll probably come back tonight. It's only a little tiny area, but I've done about half of it. But like I say, I dodged some ring pools as well, so if you clear them, it could be quite productive after what I've found. Right, I'll show you what I found. Camera's soaked in a bit. Right, this is the rubbish. Not much. An old perfume bottle, nice triangle shaped one. I'll keep that. Little bracket, alley, bit of tin can, a ring pool, just an example of what's littered everywhere, so I might have to pick them up. I found another couple of bigger bits of tin can, but most of the rubbish, most of the rubbish is on top, so you can see it anyway. And the reason I'm coming back, and I only did 15 minutes, is because I didn't want to spoil it. I didn't want to ruin my good luck, so I cleared off before the old bill come. Well, we're still in lockdown as well, so I don't think that matter though. Do a little half an hour over here or whatever. Yeah, the good finds. We found a modern penny, which ain't good, but that's the only modern coin. First find I made, as well as the rubbish, was this. 1943 half crown, George V. No, George VI, sorry. And the next find, literally 3 feet away, was 1920 half crown, so we're only a year off the silver. Oh, that was gutting though, weren't it? 1920, 1919, they're still full silver, but 1920 they changed to half silver, so that's a half silver and that's a half silver. Yeah, now I found the modern penny after them, and then people were crawling past, giving me the eyeballs, so I thought, right, I better go. Don't want to ruin my chances. Put them in my pocket, put them in the bin, which is in here. Handy having a bin right on the ground as well, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll come back tonight, move some of these ring pools and stuff. I mean, wherever you look there's rubbish, so there's a ring pool there. Yeah, they're all over the place really. So yeah, I would be back. Say the beach is so hammered it's not worth going down there. No one's obviously done this, and half crowns there, there might be a full crown, or they might even be, dare I say, well, I'm not going to say the word, but the S word, you know what I mean. Another ring pool. Right, let's get out of here. Right, hello again. I'll do a quick wrap up of all the stuff I found. This is over a few hunts. In 2 locations obviously, as you've seen. Yeah, not a great deal, quite a lot of junky stuff, not a great deal of finds, but some interesting ones and good ones. So let's crack on. Get the bone out of the way first. Nice bone, don't know what it's off. I doubt it's a fish unless it's a whale, probably a seal, but hey Connor, if you know, let me know. Yeah, chunker. A lot of this stuff was obviously probably thrown down by other people, because some of it was on top, some of it weren't very deep, including that. That's, I don't know what it is. It's got a screw thread on it. It looks kind of electrical, like a light bulb or something. It's got quite a fine thread on it, and solid brass. So anyone would take that away a bit, smash all the plastic off from that. Good scrap. Bit of brass chain, usual junk. That's copper block, wire and terminal. You know, why wouldn't you take that? Big chunk of copper. Usual scrap. I usually dig them sort of things and then ignore them once I've realised there's going to be another one. Yeah, just little bits of random rubbish really. Sorry about the jets. It's windy out there. They always seem to come out when it's windy. Load of lead. Again, people don't seem to pick up. That's a nice good chunk. All of them are really, but that's a lead, some sort of paste tube. I might unravel it and see if there's anything written on it. I can see a little bit of writing in there, but yeah, that's when I used to make old tubes out of lead, so probably pretty old. Yeah, random bits of lead. Another one of those handles, window latch, load of spoons and bits of spoons, a couple of these. Found some of them before. I think they're to do with electrical clamping, like cables or something, but they're solid copper as well. Why would you leave them? Those little bits of copper wire, screw, all shards, little ring things. Picking up little stuff. This is all found with the Altai. All this stuff on this side was found with the Altai. ALTAI, Chinese machine. Good on the beach, I reckon. It's done alright here. Yeah, bullet case. I've still got a bit of the clip on, so it's live, and I've still got a little bit of the iron clip left on it. Little 9mm. Got a pound. I thought that was the outside of a £2, but it's not. It's the outside of a modern £1, so 50p's worth. 220s. A couple of crusty modern ones, 2 and a 1. A couple of old 1p's. These are a bit of a bummer, weren't they? Someone obviously thrown them down because they're on the surface. They're Euro coin tokens. You can like see the slot in them. I'm familiar with them because I used to work in the industry. So, yeah, and a better coin as well. We found 2 threepenny bits. Can't remember the dates on them. George V or George VI and Elizabeth. A 1955 sixpence. A 1925 sixpence. That one will be Elizabeth. That one will be George V. And that one pure silver. Edward VII sixpence, 1909. So yeah, I think these were all found on the same hunt, these 3 sixpences, with the Altai. So that's what they should call a sixpence trifecta, I think. Trifecta, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were all found on the same night in the dark on the rocky bit, going real slow, real low, taking my time. That's what I got. Yeah, and then we moved on to the sorry, and we moved on to the bus stop because the beach got a bit too busy. And this is what we found there with the whites. I took the whites down there first, and I found them 2 half crowns, 1920, so a year out from full silver. Bummer. That's got a dip in the middle. That's worn away where someone's been rubbing it for their lucky coin, I reckon. Yeah, 1920. This one's a 1943, I think. Yeah, 43. So that's George VI, George V. And that day I found a little penny as well. I was only on there for 15 minutes and someone started getting a bit nosy, so I cleared off. I didn't want to spoil it. And the next night I went back with the Simplex, the Hatrick thing on there, but yeah, it's sensitive, that picks up every little bit and pieces, but didn't find as much. Found a bottle, a little bit of perfume left in it, my vintage perfume in there, I reckon, little triangle bottle, it's quite smart. Bit hinge, decorative hinge off something. I found a £1 coin, which I've cleaned up with Harpic. 2p, 2p, 1p and an old, but not really old, half p. I also found a Elizabeth, I think it's Elizabeth, oh no, George VI penny. can't remember the date of that. I'll put a picture up. So yeah, not bad. In effect, this video has had all three of my machines on. I'd say the whites obviously did the best. White's classic. It's not deep, but that knocks out a lot of rubbish, and you can hear the bigger, nicer signals. The Altai came second with the sixpences, and the Simplex came third. But to be quite honest with you, I'd already hit the half the patch before I took the Simplex down there. Simplex is a field machine. It's a monster on the field. So right, that'll do. I think you've seen everything. I've got nothing else to tell you apart from don't go down the beach at the minute. Not worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Like I say, this is quite a combination of videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.